What is up, you boys and girls? Today we are back again, and this time with my girl Indy. She's just having some fun in the snow. I was playing a little bit in the snow with her, and now it's down to business. And speaking of business, we're going to be talking about business dress shoes, or just dress shoes in general. Something that I wear to work every day, or something that a lot of people wear if you wear somewhat business casual or just business. I said business a lot in this start of the video, but let's get right into it. I'm going to be reviewing, I like to review dress shoes just because they're shoes that I wear every day. They're shoes that a lot of people, if you're going into work, you'll be wearing every day. So something that it's good to know whether they're good, bad, and know a little bit about the ugly about some of them. But these are the Tommy Hilfiger, I believe they're called the Benty. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I found about them, that they're the Benty style. And these are a great shoe for work. As far as comparable to others. As far as the price, let's get right into it. I'd say these are a great shoe for what you get them for. I bought these for around $50, I think, at Nordstrom Rack. If you have one of those near you, those are always coming in clutch if you have dress shoes to get or any dress clothes in general. They're always well on sale or anything that you need, but still nice stuff. I think retail for these right now is around $80 or even $100, but still not as much as some of the other dress shoes that I've talked about on this channel. And these are definitely a good bang for your buck if you're looking for that, if you're looking for something that you can just wear every day and not be too worried about your feet or anything in them. I give the price 8 out of 10 because I think that's a fair price for a shoe that you're going to be wearing probably for a full year. I'd say 6 months to a year without any noticeable wear or damage on them. Speaking of wear and damage, let's get right into that one. That's durability. As I said, we were playing outside in the snow, so these have seen tried and true and tested in the snow. My feet don't get wet when they're in them. Not too worried about anything with that. They do get covered in snow. I don't ever feel anything. It's rubber or leather on top and rubber on the bottom, like most dress shoes, I would assume, but they're just a great shoe overall in that sense. As far as actual durability, I would say that these pass the longevity test. I've been wearing these for 6 months to almost a year, and this is the only wear I can see on them. A little bit of visible wear on the bottom, but what more do you expect? I don't see any wear in the heel, just the lines fading a little bit where I step with my heel, but other than that, no true visible wear, no side damage or anything from kicking anything or stepping on something weird. It's all intact very well. I would give the durability an 8 out of 10 as it has lasted for a good amount of time and exactly what you want out of your dress shoes. As far as the style, the important part for dress or business or dressing up in general, I think that the style is really good if you're going for brown just in general. These are a nice looking brown. They're not too light, not too dark. I would say they're kind of in the middle of all the brown shades in general. And as far as style for a number, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Kind of your average style. There's different types. I'd say with color, it depends on what you like. If you want just a basic black shoe, black dress shoe. Anything else with that? A white shoe, kind of trying to stand out at work or in business, I'd say that's a little bit more flaunty or stylish if you really want to get into the style sense of it. But these are just a classic average shoe that you're gonna see on most men from any age, I'd say. You're gonna see a lot of men wearing brown dress shoes each and every day. And these are a very good pick, I would say, as far as style and all the other things I've talked about so far. And the final thing before I get into the overall review of it, I would say that the comfort of these is a pretty important thing because you're going to be stepping in them, sitting in them, sitting at your desk, standing at your desk, as if you have a standing desk. These are pretty important to be comfortable. I would give these an 8 out of 10 because I have had no issues with them. A couple of my other pairs of shoes, I don't know if it's to do with my arch. At some point, I felt a little bit of poking at my arch or pain or something. But these, I have not felt anything in general with that. I always have felt comfortable walking to and from the points that I need. I don't usually walk too far in my dress shoes, but as far as feeling comfortable while I'm in them, I always feel great while I'm in these. Sometimes I do like to take them off after work and you feel a little bit more relief, but that's just any dress shoe, I'd say. There's not too much you can say as far as comfortability compared to like a New Balance like grandpa shoe, because these aren't gonna ever compare with that. But as far as a dress shoe compares for comfort, I would say these are pretty high up there for me as far as what I've worn in terms of dress shoes, and they're just a good overall shoe. And I think overall I would rank these 8 out of 10 because they're a little above average, I would say. You got the style, you got a good price for them, and you got pretty good comfort out of a dress shoe, more than what you'd usually bargain for on some other shoes in terms of dress wear. But these are a good overall shoe in general, and I would definitely recommend going to get some. Let me know if you guys enjoy these videos. I like making the dress shoe videos and getting my thoughts out there on what I think about the shoes that I'm wearing. Let me know what other videos are good. I'm gonna start running, I believe, soon. I've been taking a little hiatus after the marathon. I haven't really been running enough or anything at all. I think I'm gonna start training in a month or two, truly. And I think once that starts, I'm gonna start posting weekly videos of that and my training habits and everything to try and get that documented for myself and for people out there that are kind of curious, if you are at all. But my goal, I'm gonna state it here and probably in a couple other videos, is Chicago Marathon, to run that as fast as I can. And I will be revealing or saying my true goal in a couple other videos next when I'm actually starting the training session of that training block. But I love you guys very much. Thank you guys for tuning in each and every week. If you do, it means the most to me, means the world. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I know that was a week ago now, but hope it was a good time with family. Christmas is already coming up. That's the holiday season. It's kind of great that it just comes up so quick. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying that. But leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!